Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode here with Bryce and Bigham. This is a spin-off from the series we're currently doing. I just had an idea last night. I was like, shit, might as well do it. Peep the Cubs banner. Cubs are going to win today. Finally in the postseason. It's looking good. Excited for that. But yeah, just figured I would make another video just while I'm working on our other series of record collecting A to Z. So for this video, I'm going to go over the three rarest and most expensive records in my collection. So the first record is actually not at this house with me. It's at my parents' house. It's currently framed in like a little shadow box thing. I've had that forever. And it is an original of the Velvet Underground and Nico's album. I'm pretty sure it's just called Velvet Underground and Nico. It's the one with like the Andy Warhol banana on it. It's in really good shape. I like them a lot. They're not my favorite, but it's one of the classic albums. I think that it's a very common record, but I still think it's pretty cool that I have the first edition. I think it was released in 1967, but as of checking on Discogs today, like this is a really good copy. I'm not sure if I'd get more than like the median value, but the median value for that album's like $313. So that's a pretty cool thing to have. Most of my records are first editions until you get to the newer ones that are more like limited edition, but they're repressing, so it doesn't really matter. The next that I do have on me, this is Purvis Lee's Leeway. So most of my family's from Charlotte, and Purvis Lee was really popular in Charlotte around like late 60s, early 70s, and he kept playing. But the release date of this album is actually unknown. I have no idea when it was pressed, but this is the first edition as well. And it came after his other album. His original album was Himself, just called Himself. And that was pressed in 1970. So this came out sometime after that. I like him a lot. He did music spanning pretty much all genres. So he ranged from folk to rock to R&B to gospel and even all the way to like calypso music, which I think is a fun fact. I don't think many artists do that. The only other artist that I think would, span as many genres as this guy is Beck, which I like him a lot. So he performed up till 2001 and then he died in 2015. But that's a pretty cool album to have. And that one right now is worth about $225. And then I guess not the third most expensive, but like the third rarest I have is the Sex Pistols' Mind The Bollocks. And this is the original promo misprint of this album. So it originally released in 1977, but it was missing Submission on the back, so this was blank. So they ended up printing off, so this is a sticker, so they ended up printing off stickers to fill that space. But it is kind of funny, it's printed on the B side of the record, so it's pretty much only left off the label. And it also has like, obviously the Warner Brothers promo sticker, and then like the whole, this album may contain material unsuitable for airplay on it. Which I think is kind of funny, because this became one of the most popular punk albums ever. And obviously this was like a new thing for them to play on the airwaves, but it did well. So, which is an understatement. I'm also a big fan of the spin-off band of the Sex Pistols. Pretty sure it's Johnny Rotten started, what was it? Public Image Limited? Yeah, I think that's it. More new wavy, but they did this song called Seattle that's really good. So those are the top three I have. I'm going to keep going with the record collecting from A to Z thing, but I figured I'd just make a cool video. Awesome. Catch y'all later.